Hi everyone, so I just wanted to get this quick little intro out of the way before I start filming this. This is going to be the last video of 2023. I was going to film this a bit earlier than I planned, but long story short, I ended up having a bit of a mental health breakdown. Just to be clear, I'm fine. Everything's as level as it can be at this moment, but this does mean I did film it a little bit later than I was expecting. I'm not sure if this is going to come out before or after Christmas. Either way, since this is the last video of the year, I just wanted to wish you all a happy holiday season, whether you celebrate or not. Just overall, sending out all my love. And I thought a great way to round off the year to be a new edition of the Drag Race Simulator video. I believe I uploaded it around July. I don't know, editing me is going to correct it. But I had a lot of fun doing it, and I wanted to do another one pretty much immediately afterwards, but I thought it would be better to wait a little bit. So why not do it now? So now we'll cut over to split screen, and I will be taking you through the format and the contestants. So let's see. Alright, let's meet our cast. First one is Chanel Onyx. I think that she's a very natural fit. I feel like she would thrive in a competition setting, especially one that involves sewing and being dramatic. This really seemed like her wheelhouse, and you know, since she lost Project Rainbow, spoilers for the 10 people who cared about Project Rainbow, she may as well get to enter this and hopefully have a chance at winning, which I think she has a good chance of winning. Next up, we have G3 Twyla. Of course, some G3 Monster High representation, some autistic representation. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but what can I say? I want autistic people to win. And that includes autistic boogie monsters. So we'll see how she does. I think she could do some really interesting things with playing around in the whole competition atmosphere. Our next contestant is Kiana from Bratz. She's gorgeous, got a cowgirl hat, seems like a natural fit. But wait, why does it say Bratz on the end of the name Kiana? None of the other contestants have that. What does that mean? Well, that's because there are 2 Kianas in the competition. Ladies, gentlemen, distinguished others, may I welcome Teen Trends Kiana to the stage. Yes, I wanted to have another feuding pair like we did with Megan and Dana in the last simulator, and I thought maybe having a cross-brand rivalry would be an interesting one, and I feel like this is something that's going to be interesting. Teen Trends Kiana is definitely more of the rocker, whereas Bratz Kiana is more cowgirl chic, but they both kind of seem a little rebellious. So maybe they might, might hash it out. We'll have to see. Next up is Adrienne Adams. She's from Project MC Squared, and I'm not even gonna lie, I want her to win. I've randomized all of the stats. I haven't touched any of the stats, like, typing-wise, so everything's randomized, but I want her to win. She's just got everything it takes. She's got the comedy. She's got the fashion. She's got that charisma. And she can get fingerprints out of Eurodust. Like, come on. Cooking challenge? She's gonna win. Not that I think that this show has had a serious cooking challenge, ever. Next contestant is Fierce Candylicious. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's not getting released, so she may as well get something. Funko Pop Evie. Why is there a Funko Pop in this competition? I know this is a bit of a left field choice, but this is kind of to make up for a mistake I made in one of my earlier videos. So a while back, I ranked all of the Eevee dolls from Descendants, and I thought that I had included all of them. And I had not included all of them. Yeah, I forgot about the Funko Pop. I'm sorry. To make up for the fact that that Funko Pop Eevee was not included with the other Eevees in that video, she's getting entered in here. It's a consolation prize for that Funko Pop. Also, just to clarify, if I do any more Descendants ranking videos, I'm not going to be including the Funko Pops in them, because the Funko Pops, that's enough of a crime. Our next contestant is the Globe girl that does NFTs. Her name is Erin. It doesn't matter. If you shill for NFTs, you don't get a name. You get bullied. This is not a safe space for crypto bros. I don't care if you have cool split-dyed hair and a shiny top. Shilling JPEGs is for losers. On to a brighter note, Argos Connie. Where do we begin with the legend that is Argos Connie? So, for all of my people not versed in the law, Connie is a designer friend doll that was made one of the mascots of the UK retailer Argos and appears in their adverts. And Connie is here for the sole reason, the very significant reason I think, she got me to care about the designer friend doll line. Like, I'm currently documenting that whole doll line on Dollect.net. This was a doll line I had very little knowledge or interest in beforehand, but ever since Connie came along, it's just been like, oh, now I know more about this line. And there are like actually really good dolls in it. I thought it was just really shit standard form British girliness in a doll line, but turns out no, it's actually quite cool. But also it's also got some more kind of juvenile stuff. It's better than I thought it was, okay? So Argos Connie for that alone is getting into this simulator. And also I have a bit of a hyperfixation on ad mascots. We don't have time to explain it. And my final choice for this Drag Race simulator is Kimberly Walsh. The doll version of Kimberly Walsh. But yeah, this one's kind of cheating. Technically it is a doll. Barbie Fashion Fever did make a limited line of Girls Aloud Barbies, and I'm putting one of them in because I'm going to see Girls Aloud next year, and I'm really excited about it. This would not be one of my videos if I wasn't mashing 5 of my special interests into a video and making it everyone else's problem. And I think the Kimberly Walsh doll has some of the best outfit pieces. So yeah, she's going in the simulator. But wait a minute, that's not all. I chose 10 contestants, but I also put out some feelers to see if I could get some viewer picks. So I asked the Twitterverse, I asked the YouTube community tab, I asked my Instagram. I didn't get any answers on Instagram. I did put that on a story though, but I asked for which dolls you would like to see on one of these videos. So I picked 4 contestants, and let me go down the line of them. First off is Pinky Cooper, a treasured discontinued doll. Kind of an icon of the discontinued doll sphere, definitely one of the more famous ones. Really cute design, really unique design. From what I've heard, pretty good quality. I don't have any of them because they're expensive as hell at the moment. Is it that they got made into like a webcomic or something, and that just got really popular? I'm not 100% versed on Pinky Cooper lore, but I mean, it's good that the doll that's doing really well and getting a lot of demand is a doll line that has good designs and good quality. So I'm happy for that. So yeah, let's see how she goes in the Drag Race simulator. Next up is Trixie Lulamoon, specifically the Equestria Girls version. I chose to put in this specific entry because, yes, I may have some kind of history in the My Little Pony fandom, and I happen to think Trixie would be a fun choice for Drag Race. I was like, yeah, why not? She's very fun and very stylish, but she's also kind of nuts, and I think that that would be fun to put into the Drag Race simulator. This next one was an interesting choice. There's this one 80s rewind Barbie that was suggested on my Twitter, and I was just like, that could be an interesting one. Gorgeous design. Looks beautifully constructed. So I thought, let's put her in. So our name on the simulator is Sophisticated Style Barbie. I think that's the specific name of that one 80s rewind doll. I'll probably be using like Sophisticated Style Barbie 80s Rewind interchangeably. And then the last viewer's pick is Draculaura, the pen version. I asked for some wildcard entries and I got a damn good wildcard in the Draculaura pen. Is the hair fibre good? Probably not. Is she well made? I'm not 100% sure on that. Is the packaging very snazzy? Yep. And I just think it would be good to have an oddball option in there. Last time I did a Drag Race simulator, spoilers, but it was won by a pair of shoes. If a pair of shoes can do it, so can a pen. So we're doing a normal premiere, normal season, and a top 3, like last time. I just think Drag Race, top 3s always work best for me. You just get better storylines. However, we will also be having a returning Queens challenge. We will be having a conjoined Queens episode. That means someone's gonna come back. So let's start the simulator. We've got everyone loaded up. So this simulator has had some changes since the last time I did this, so it's going to be interesting to see how things are different. It's wanting me to choose the first episode, and I know exactly what I'm going to pick for my first episode. I want to see a talent show. I think it will get everyone on a nice, even playing field. It also has this option to kind of customize specific relationships. I'm going to randomize it because I want to see how it goes. Give me chaos. I want to be blessed with the possibility of a Kiana feud. I don't want to control it directly. The fun of these simulators is kind of letting loose and not having that strict control over everything. So we'll see what happens. Our first mini challenge is a photo shoot about the pit crew, and our winners are Draculaura Pen and Bratz Kiana. For the talent show maxi challenge, let's have a look at what our girlies are doing. Funko Pop Evie is doing vocal impersonations. Bratz Kiana is salsa dancing. Fierce Candylicious is doing a ballet number. The Globe Girl who does NFTs is doing a runway performance, whatever that means. Chanel Onyx is doing a standing there performance, and honestly, I think she could win it. She does have the talent to just stand there and serve. Like, I think she's got the guts to do it. Trixie from Equestria Girls is doing the dreaded stand-up performance. Stand-up on a talent show. I think I've discussed how that doesn't always go well for a queen. The Draculaura Pen will be doing a ballet number as well. Kimberly Walsh is doing vocal impersonations as well. I wish I could do a Kimberly Walsh voice, but unfortunately I was not blessed with that talent. If this was Cheryl, maybe it would be a little bit different, but Adrienne Adams will be singing. Team Trent's Kiana will be speed sewing. Argos Connie will be doing majorette performance, which I love that we're getting something a little bit different, a little bit not something you'd see on every single talent show, so good for Argos Connie. G3 Twyla is doing bubble burlesque. I can't imagine that. That's my daughter. I can't imagine her doing that. Sophisticated Style Barbie is doing comedy. Pinky Cooper is doing a magic show. So our top performers are Adrienne, Pinky Cooper, the Globe Girl that does NFTs, Twyla, Evie Funko Pop, and Kimberly Walsh. Everyone else did good, but we've kind of got a little bit of a bottom by default because some people did great, some people did amazing, and some people just did good. And the goods are Fierce Candylicious, both Kiana's, Draculaura Pen, and Sophisticated Style Barbie. Twyla, Evie, Sophisticated Style Barbie, Draculaura Pen, both Kiana's, Pinky Cooper and Kimberly Walsh are our tops and bottoms, and everyone else is safe. The winner of the challenge is Kimberly Walsh, rightfully so. Maybe I'm biased as a Girls Aloud fan, but it sounds right to me. Our tops are Twyla, Pinky Cooper, and Funko Pop Evie. So we have a bottom four of both of the Kianas, Sophisticated Style Barbie, and the Draculaura Pen. Draculaura Pen and Sophisticated Style Barbie are both saved from the bottom. Immediately off the bat, a Kiana off. They really said, we're getting this storyline out of the way. We don't have time for it. That's how it has to be sometimes. You can't always set up a storyline and have it be all the way down. I will put my trust in the simulator gods. And it looks like they both did a bad job. Even though the song was Excess by Rina Sawayama. Guess they both had a bad day. Who's going to be our first eliminated? Team Trends wins the Battle of Kianas. Kiana from the Bratz is our first out. Why are we getting so much hookup details? Like, what are we talking about? I'm probably gonna skip most of the untucked segments, except for, like, the really good stuff. Like, the cream of the crop and the untucked. And right now, it's mostly just hookups and Twyla and Connie getting into a fist fight. So there we go. There's our first out. Kiana from the Bratz. In the next mini challenge, they did a challenge which was to make wigs with balls. So Kimberly Walsh won the mini challenge, and she will also get an advantage in the maxi challenge. What is the maxi challenge? The challenge is Save a Queen, the acting infomercial style challenge. And Kimberly Walsh gets to pick teams, and her dream team is Fierce Candylicious, Argos Connie, the Evie Funko Pop, and G3 Twyla. Our other teams are
all the ladies in the room.
Chanel Onyx, Sophisticated Style Barbie, Draculaura Pen, and Adrienne Adams. And then team 3 is Trixie, our one remaining Kiana, who I'll just call Kiana at this point.
Fuck my drag, right?
And then Pinky Cooper and the Globe Girl that does NFTs. Well, this is very interesting because we have one contestant that did an amazing job being our fabulous Adrienne, and one contestant that did a really bad job, which was Fierce Candylicious. And everyone's just kinda in the middle a bit. For the runway category, our category is fish. I assume that means we're getting a lot of outfits with scales, maybe a couple of mermaids. Trixie, naturally, did an amazing job on that runway. Not so much on Chanel, Kimberly Walsh, or Argos Connie, though. Right, tops and bottoms. Pinky Cooper, Adrienne Adams, Trixie, Sophisticated Style Barbie, the Golf Girl that does NFTs, Chanel Onyx, and the Draculaura Pen are all in the firing line, and everyone else is safe. Challenge winner, Adrienne Adams. I know that's right. I knew she would do it. I knew she'd do well. And our other doing wellers are Draculaura Pen, Chanel Onyx, and Sophisticated Style Barbie. So good for them. So out of the bottom 3, Trixie gets saved from the bottom 2, where Pinky Cooper and the Globe Girl that does NFTs will face off to Sweetest Pie, Megan Thee Stallion, and Dua Lipa. And it looks like the Globe Girl that does NFTs did a bit better than Pinky Cooper did. So, that does mean Pinky Cooper sachets away. I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fact she got eliminated second or the fact that she lost to a crypto shell. G3 Twyla got a video from her family. Lovely. Since when are they doing karaoke numbers in the Untucked Lounge? Sure. I mean, it would be kind of fun to see that on the actual show. So there's our second out, Pinky Cooper. The next episode, we start with a mini challenge with the queens writing a song about past Drag Race contestants, and the Globe Girl that does NFTs wins, presumably because she wrote that beautiful ode to Venus Delight. The maxi challenge is just a runway? Is it a sewing challenge? I'm gonna have to look through editing to see if I missed something, but did they not have a maxi challenge? Is this just the runway? Okay. If it's a runway, fair enough. I do like a good runway. And it looks like Sophisticated Style Barbie. Face card has not declined because she slayed the challenge. And it looks like Dracula Penn, Chanel Onyx, the Globe Girl that does NFTs, and Argos Connie. It's not looking good for them. And indeed, we have Adrienne Adams, Argos Connie, Sophisticated Style Barbie, the Globe Girl that does NFTs, Chanel Onyx, and the Funko Evie Pop. Funko Evie Pop. You can tell I'm getting tired. Basically, those are the tops and bottoms. Everyone else is safe. You know how this goes. Shock of the century. Sophisticated Style Barbie wins the runway challenge. Of course she does, because she's stunning. Honestly, it's given me a whole new admiration for this doll. This video might make me want to get that doll. Whoever suggested that doll, you might be an enabler. Funko Pop Evie and Adrienne Adams both. Jesus Christ, the fucking smoke alarm. Don't worry, it's just my family trying to kill me. So Funko Pop Evie and Adrienne Adams are both safe, and we have a bottom three, hold on, triple lip sync between Chanel Onyx, Argos Connie, and the Globe Girl that does NFTs. Our lip sync song is Unholy, and Chanel Onyx did the best out of the three of them. Double sachet! Two queens are gone! Chanel Onyx is safe. Argos Connie and the Globe Girl that does NFTs are both sachet away. I'm mostly sad for Argos Connie, to be honest. I was kind of betting on her doing better. But unfortunately, the first ever double elimination in an Oliverse Dolls Drag Race Simulator video has took place today. Chanel Onyx can't be in the finale without Kimberly Walsh. Me neither. Oh my god, G3 Twyla's making the contestants cry. Kinda love that for her. We have two eliminated queens this week, and one of them even won the mini challenge. 1 minute you're in, and the next day, off we does in. Or whatever Heidi Klum says. But on to the next week, and on to the next mini challenge. We have a mini challenge about hip pads. And the winner of this competition is Kimberly Walsh, who gets an advantage. Clearly I do not have the advantage of proper grammar, but, you know, that's fine. I can bully myself in the editing suite, it's okay. It's time for Snatch Game, and this time they've assigned the contestants characters for us, so I don't get to do that fun thing that I did last time, which was assign different celebrities for each contestant. But in another way, this is kind of fun too. How else would I have thought that Sophisticated Style Barbie would do a Fran Drescher tribute? I did not know that, but now I do. Adrienne Adams is doing Mary Queen of Scots. Funko Pop Evie is deciding to do the most cursed choice and do a Kim Kardashian impression. We know that doesn't go well usually. Kiana from Team Trends will do a Veronica Forqué impression. Will she be as good as Sharon's? I don't know, but you could give it a go. If any of you happen to watch Drag Race España as well, you're my people. Trixie is going to be doing Matilda of Belgium. I don't know who that is. I don't watch that franchise. I haven't watched it yet. I'll watch more of the international ones when I decide to not procrastinate. I don't know. Fierce Candylicious is going to do a Diana Ross impersonation. Let's not even address that. Kimberly Walsh is also going to do Fran Drescher. We're going to get a Fran Drescher off. And right after Canada's Drag Race gave us the two Jennifer Coolidges right next to each other, this is a blessing. G3 Twyla will do Paula Deen. Why not? The Dracula Penn will do a Louis Spence impersonation. That makes a lot more sense than I would have thought. And Chanel Onyx will be playing Natasha Lyonne, and I cannot wait to see it. Looks like our tops are Kiana and Adrienne, and our bottoms are Fierce Candylicious, Sophisticated Style Barbie, and G3 Twyla, whose Paula Deen impression probably did not go down very well. Okay, I've fully changed my mind. I much prefer them assigning me the choices. I think it's great. I love it. And for the purple runway, sponsored by Raja O'Hara, presumably, Adrienne and Funko Pop Evie do the best, and G3 Twyla does the worst. Which is weird because Twyla has purple on her. That's like one of her main colours. So our tops and bottoms are Fierce Candylicious, Adrienne Adams, Sophisticated Style Barbie, Kiana, Twyla, Funko Pop Evie. Who should go home tonight and why? This is gonna be fun. G3 Twyla says that Fierce Candylicious should go home because she caught her sleeping in the workroom. Sophisticated Style Barbie said Fierce Candylicious as well because they are annoying. Fierce Candylicious does the Uno reverse on Sophisticated Style Barbie and says that they haven't had growth. Adrienne Adams said G3 Twyla because of their performance in the challenge. Kiana exposes Candylicious for having a phone in her room. Like, are we gonna get some consequences to that storyline? And Funko Pop Evie said Sophisticated Style Barbie because they're just not ready for the competition. And just like last time, just like the last simulator I did, Everyone takes it great. No one is incensed in the slightest. Even Fierce Candylicious when she's exposed for having a phone. It's all great. Water under the bridge, you guys. We have a second challenge win for Adrian Adams. I manifested it. I asked, I believed, I received. Just call me Kim Zolciak. Funko Pop, Evie, and Kiana are also in the top. Our bottom three are Sophisticated Style Barbie, Fierce Candylicious, and G3 Twyla. Sophisticated Style Barbie is safe, meaning we have a bottom two of Fierce Candylicious and Twyla. We've got some Luna in the mix for this lip sync, but it doesn't look like either of them did very well. They really should have stand Luna. And both of them... 2 double eliminations! They really said, we're going to give you 2 double eliminations this series. So Fierce Candylicious and G3 Twyla have both been told to sashay away. Which, I mean, they did both do bad in the lip sync. So, like, fair enough. 2 double eliminations in a row. I completely forgot it was in a row. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 contestants left. So far, the contestants with the best track records are Adrian Adams, Funko Pop Evie, and Kimberly Walsh. But let's see how things change. In the mini challenge, they all made a quick look about a celebrity, and Chanel Onyx won. We've got some great runway girlies this season. In the girl groups challenge, it looks like they all did it in one group, and the ones that did the best were Trixie, Chanel, Kiana, and Sophisticated Style Barbie. And it looks like Draculaura Penn and Kimberly Walsh didn't do too well, which is weird because Kimberly Walsh was in a girl group. For the Goddess Runway, Sophisticated Style Barbie dominated the category, while Kimberly Walsh is unfortunately at the bottom. So we have Chanel Onyx, Draculaura Penn, Trixie, Kimberly Walsh, Kiana, and Adrian Adams in the judging pit. I'm calling it the judging pit because it's a fun name. Of course, Trixie is our winner, lest we forget the timeless bop tricks up my sleeve.
Talk about a club classic. If you're not on your feet tonight dancing, I don't know what's going to make you.
But Kiana and Chanel are safe too. They did well. So the bottom three is Draculaura Penn, Adrian Adams, and Kimberly Walsh. And Adrian is safe. So Draculaura Penn versus Kimberly Walsh. I can't think of whether this simulator's given me Kill V Bane by Grimes before, but I don't mind. It's a good song. And Kimberly Walsh has a good lip sync, and Draculaura Penn doesn't do so well, meaning that Kimberly Walsh survives the lip sync and Draculaura Penn sashays away. How do you think she sashays away? She like... Because she's a pen? How does that work? What's the center of gravity like? Why do I have a YouTube channel? What the fuck? Okay, so this is... Sorry. I'm sorry, not being... I don't know. Okay, so... Give me a minute, okay? So... I need to go pause. Right, Sophisticated Style Barbie is telling Funko Pop Evie about that time someone tried to drown her in the ocean. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing, but that comes immediately after she also bets on who can eat a dragonfly with Trixie. Sophisticated Style Barbie is going through it in this untucked. Right now, so am I. So that means Draculaura Penn is now eliminated, and right now, it looks like we have 2 of the viewers' choice still in the competition. We have Trixie and Sophisticated Style Barbie. Unfortunately, that means we have lost 2 of the viewers' choice with Pinky Cooper and Draculaura Penn, but there is a certain challenge that we haven't gotten to yet. But first we read, and in the reading challenge, Kiana accuses Adrian of being on drugs and calls Evie stupid, which canonically is not true. Evie is very smart. I would know. I have 10 of them now. Yes. The count increased since the last video. Trixie calls Kimberly Walsh a lip sync victim. Sophisticated Style Barbie basically also calls Evie stupid. Like, what is it with the attacks on Evie? This is an intellectual. Adrian fat shames Evie. I do think that the reads are definitely significantly better. We have this fun one about John Cena. And the winner of the mini challenge is Trixie. Let's go back and judge and see if the reads are any good. Yeah, I think she's a worthy winner. She did pretty good. So this week's maxi challenge is an acting challenge, and it is going to be an 80s inspired film named Celebrities. It is a team challenge, and there will be 2 teams. Trixie chooses Kiana and Sophisticated Style Barbie, leaving Chanel, Evie, Adrian, and Kimberly Walsh in the other team. And the only contestant that does a bad performance is Trixie. And on the rebellion-themed runway, naturally Kiana does the best, because she's like the rockin' rebel of the group. Evie does well, fair enough, she's a VK. Everyone at least does good on that runway. No more random safe positions out the back, so we can just skip over these sections now. The winner of the acting challenge is Chanel Onyx. Kimberly Walsh, Evie and Adrian are all safe, leaving the bottom three as Kiana, Sophisticated Style Barbie and Trixie. Kiana is safe, meaning that Sophisticated Style Barbie and Trixie are both in the bottom. We get a classic lip sync in Nothing Going On But the Rent. Sophisticated Style Barbie flops, but Trixie does very well. It's been a great run for Sophisticated Style Barbie, but unfortunately Trixie does send her packing. Our best track records currently are Adrian, and then Funko Pop Evie, followed by Chanel Onyx. In today's mini challenge, the queens will be doing a song about a celebrity, and the winner of that mini challenge is Adrian, and she will be getting an advantage in a makeover challenge, which is not the conjoined queens challenge. I thought we'll be getting that as the makeover challenge. Okay. So they will be making over their friends into their drag sisters. And this is one, because I get to pick the friends. You thought that I would be able to not pick anything. Well, now I get something to pick. Kiana picks Deondra, because that's the only Teen Trends doll that I don't have. They're down here. Adrian picks Michaela, because I don't know why she would pick Michaela. She'd probably just complain the whole time. Yeah, she'd probably pick Bryden, to be fair. We'll say Adrian picks Bryden. And Chanel Onyx, she got to be very good friends with Skylar Bradshaw in that last Rainbow High season. So, yeah, she can pick Skylar Bradshaw. Those all do great. Funko Pop Evie probably picks Mal. And Trixie... Who does Trixie like? Starlight Glimmer? Maybe Starlight Glimmer? I don't know. I don't know if I really kept in touch that much with later My Little Pony. And then Kimberly Walsh would obviously... she would pick Shazza. She would pick the Geordie Sweetheart. Unfortunately, Kimberly Walsh does flop the challenge. So the results are in. Kiana wins. Adrian and Chanel are safe. The bottoms are Kimberly Walsh, Trixie, and Funko Pop Evie. But Funko Pop Evie is saved at the last minute. Looks like Trixie and Kimberly Walsh are going to be lip-syncing. They lip-sync to Jealous of My Boogie by RuPaul. Trixie does good, and Kimberly Walsh doesn't do so well. Unfortunately, Kimberly Walsh does sashay away. So now we are at top 5, and that top 5 is Adrian Adams, Chanel Onyx, Kiana from Teen Trends, Funko Pop Evie, and Trixie, who has been in the bottom too the last 2 episodes. Trixie has the worst track record, Adrian has the best. And I still don't know if we're getting this Returning Queens episode or not. It's the reunion already? It's the reunion already! And the eliminated queens get to read, which they did not get to do because they got eliminated. Fierce Candylicious calls the Draculaura pen old, which, like, I mean, about a decade. Fair enough. The Globe Girl that does NFTs calls the Draculaura pen trash, which, like, maybe we're lashing a little bit too much on the Draculaura pen. Argos Connie insinuates that Pinky Cooper is intolerable. Pinky Cooper says something that I don't think is very appropriate to say to a child. Like, I'm pretty sure this doll is a child. And now we have our miscongeniality vote. Pinky Cooper votes for Twyla. Chanel votes for Sophisticated Style Barbie. Adrian votes for Pinky Cooper. Sophisticated Style Barbie votes for the Globe Girl that does NFTs. God knows why. Kiana votes Twyla. Trixie votes Sophisticated Style Barbie. Kiana from Teen Trends votes for Pinky Cooper, as does G3 Twyla. Funko Pop Evie votes for Sophisticated Style Barbie. Argos Connie votes for the Globe Girl that does NFTs. And then the Globe Girl that does NFTs votes for Argos Connie. Is that a little bit of Cypress grease going on? Kimberly Walsh votes for Fierce Candylicious. Draculaura Pen votes for Argos Connie. And then finally, Fierce Candylicious votes for Kimberly Walsh. Pinky Cooper wins Miss Congeniality, which I think that's good for her. I'm glad that a viewer's choice won the Miss Congeniality. I think that's awesome. And in the grand finale, which is a top 5, did I not do the settings properly? So the top 5 will put on individual show-stopping performances. While Chanel, Kiana, and Trixie did well, Adrian and Evie did not do so well. Our top 2 is Chanel and Adrian, so technically the performance didn't matter that much. Meaning, Kiana from Teen Trends, Trixie from Equestria Girls, and Funko Pop Evie. It's not your time yet. You will have to sashay away. I'm pretty certain I asked for a top 3. And for the lip sync for the crown, we get Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. I think it's good that we get this kind of song for the final lip sync. I think that Drag Race in general, the final lip sync song, it should be like a ballad or something a little bit slower, or something that's a little bit more about the emotion. So I support this. Chanel knows every word of the song. She does a great job. Adrian Adams doesn't do so well. She didn't do that well in the lip sync, but she still wins the competition. Adrian is the winner. I supported her from the very beginning. Wind the video back. I supported her from the start. So she will join Ray's Cheeseburger Heels in the Hall of Oliver Stoll's Drag Race Simulator fame. So that is it. I didn't get my top 3. I didn't get my Returning Queens challenge, but we did get a very good season with 2 double eliminations. We got a viewers vote winning Miss Congeniality. We got a viewers vote in the top 5. Our best performer in that category was Trixie, but ultimately no one was going to beat our Adrian. So that is all for this Drag Race Simulator round 2. And if you would like to see a round 3, which, I mean, I'd be surprised if anyone wants to see a round 3 after this video. It was a mess. But if you would like to see a third go at this, I would love to do that maybe a couple more months down the line. That would be a fun little thing to do. Maybe for the summer, might be nice. This has been a very fun, slightly hectic video, but I think it's a nice way to round out 2023. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you to everyone that's watched any of my videos this year. I really appreciate everyone that's joined in on the slightly chaotic vibe of this channel. I appreciate the support, and of course, if you like this video, you can like it and leave a comment if you have any thoughts about who was the robbed goddess of this season. And if you want to see more doll content from me going into 2024, feel free to subscribe to the Olliverse Dolls YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at Olliverse Dolls. I still don't post there very constantly, but I need to try, because it's not like I don't get dolls. Like, I literally bought, like, Diamante today. She's over there. I think that's all I have to cover right now. I don't think I have any other things I need to say. Any thoughts? Nothing. Thank you for watching this video. From me and the Pog, have a fabulous day. Let the outro music play. I love the fact that Adrian wins the challenge, but she's still, like, in the back, like, she thinks she's lip syncing, like, she's learning those words. Honestly, I love what am I fucking saying? I love the preparatory spirit. Like, she's ready for anything.